Ladies and gentlemen, my name is HBK, King of Kings, and in today's episode of MLB The Show 2019, I am going to see if I can go back in time with this game. And how, you may ask? Well, first hit that like button, subscribe, leave some comments on the channel to HBK King of Kings Gaming. And this is how I want to see if I can. As you know, in past programs, I've done 394 in the second inning. I got 648 in the third inning, and in the fourth inning I'm at 476. But that's not what the going back in time is. Going back in time is this one. When I first started playing MLB The Show, I really didn't understand all this part. I thought as the thing went, but of course I only made it to 284. Now here's the thing. As you can see, I've done a couple challenges, and on these challenges, it was called the one challenge I didn't complete, which is called the first inning strikeout challenge. As you can see, it's worth 30 points. So if I do get 30 points, and that's a big if, then I would be able to choose one of these players. Of course, I could pick the man who has a trophy by his name, Cy Young, a Yankee closer, or I could even pick a center fielder. Now, like I said, it's going to be interesting because I don't know if I can actually do this. If I can, you and me will find out for sure if that is the case. As you can see, I pretty much have dominated this K, and all I have to do is beat the Angels and then San Diego. So with that, we're going to go in the match. Find out. Go, of course, to Angel Stadium. Since it's really hot out, feels like August, I will pick that. It's close to 4 o'clock. Clear skies out. I will pick all my standing pitchers. Play a couple matches here. And see if I can go back and claim at least one of those 3 cards by completing these challenges. Like I said, I must beat the Angels, which is against a computer team, and I must beat San Diego.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it'll be.
So with that,
standing in,
this is a 3-inning game. As you can see, I've also changed my look a little bit. I've decided to go with
slowly down the third baseline.
Blue Jay colors. I've changed the name and everything. Also,
into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
As you can see, I still got to work on my socks.
Loves it.
But we'll see how we do. Now, of course, if they beat us, I have to go back and play it again. Hopefully, I can do two quick matches here.
Here's the first pitch. hit on the ground to third.
Looks like I'm going to have a tough matchup against the Angels.
Sharp here, 2 away.
Haven't thing, and as you notice, I've also started using zone recently.
Swing and a miss at a first
Still
pitch,
struggling on it, but
hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher.
Looks like it's going to be up for my 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Of course, after I try to get out there 1, 2, 3 players,
things off here in the bottom half of the first.
I will have
First pitch of the at bat on its
Yankee
way.
pitcher pitching.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Now,
0-1
like
count.
I
Here's
said,
the
I
pitch.
haven't decided which
Behind 0-2 now.
one I am going with.
Into the windup. Here comes the
Also
0-2 pitch.
today, I noticed there is a surprise that MLB is doing
Looks it into his glove,
to
and there's one gone.
celebrate, I guess you could say, the long weekend, because it is going to be the long weekend. For anybody that is not working right now and is off until Tuesday, happy Canada Day to you. And then, unfortunately, for the States people, you'll have to wait until at least another 6, 7 days before you guys celebrate your Independence Day. So hopefully you guys have a good weekend.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
So we're gonna see if I can go back in time by completing these 2 challenges from
his first bets in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Wade late,
from
he's in there easily at second.
inning 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. And he gets a piece
That
of this one
is
to
the
foul
goal.
it toward the backstop. Swing and a miss as he chases.
As you can see,
So striding forward now.
I am
Ichiro
trying
Suzuki
my best.
will get us started in the top
now
of
I
the
got
second.
Ichiro.
First pitch coming, here it is. Just able to get a piece of
Plus
that
I got
for
quite a
strike
few
one.
packs open also.
Got him to swing
I
out
got
of his
quite a
shoes
bit of
on that one,
coin
0-2.
when you last saw me. So, like I said, I'm going to try my best to quickly play
The
these
next
2
0-2.
games.
Had to sit back
To
on the
find
changeup,
out
and he did a good job to get the bat on that
if
one.
possible
Here comes
that I
another
get
0-2.
30 points.
This is on the ground over to first.
Come on,
Eats him up a
Ichiro.
bit.
Yeah, there we go. Good play. Good
Runner at
play
first,
by
following the
Ichiro
error.
Suzuki.
Here comes the first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
All-time hitting guy. Took out
Here
Pete
comes
Rose.
the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ohtani looks up. Gone!
There we go.
Gotta
Well,
eat.
that's a great start. In the second inning, I got a 2-run
Take his
lead
first cuts
by
here. Ready with the
Gonzalez.
first pitch. Here it comes.
I
Grounded up
have
the first
really
baseline. This gets
moved
foul.
up
It's
in the
0-1.
places of players
Leaders
recently
awaits the 0-1.
with the hard work
Pulled toward
that
right
I've
center
done.
field.
Well, there's my
There
second
to
out.
take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
That's fine. But I still got a 2-run lead.
Brooks Robinson, as he'll get his first opportunity.
One of my
in this
newer
one.
players, Brooks
Ready to
Robinson,
deliver.
is up.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul
Like I
ball
said,
here,
I
0-1.
don't know if it's
The
possible.
wind up and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons has it. In time to
But
first, and there are 2 away.
I am 6 outs away
Digging in, Joe Morgan.
from
will work on
finding
keeping his
out,
top
'cause
of
I
the
would have to
second
get-
alive. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is
That's
Upton.
okay.
He gets there
I
to make
didn't
the
really have a
catch,
picture
and that
ready.
ends the inning.
So, okay. Now I
Here's
gotta
Justin
face
Upton now.
former Blue Jay Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton.
The left fielder.
And he takes a cold
So
strike.
the thing is,
0-1.
like I said, we're going to find out.
High and deep to right center.
Oh, that's not a good start.
Going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run.
Uh-oh.
Now with the play, Tommy LaStella. Batting fifth.
Well,
first pitch of the at-bat.
Still got a lead. I still got a lead by 1. But this is going to be close, baby. Touchdown from Dr. Dre.
The bouncer to the left side. Robinson has it.
Woo.
First, so a good bounce back
I got a new player for you to deal with on Dead by Daylight, boy.
One in and one gone so far.
He's pretty scary.
First offering on its
Yeah.
way. And that's swung
So,
on
like
and
I
missed for
said,
strike one.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big
I
leagues is
thank
to hit
Dr.
off the
Dre
heater,
for
and this guy is
joining
obviously setting something else.
today's Going Back in Time episode. DJ in the house. Yes, I will shoot his name out because he has been one of my main people that will watch the stream. Even though he has no idea what baseball is all about, he will still watch the stream.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
So, I hope you're having a good Friday
It's all about getting
evening.
that front foot down in enough time to allow your
Because
hands to
I
start
know
moving forward. He
DJ,
was
if
way
many
too
don't
late
realize, he is quite a few hours away from me.
A 2-2 count. Here's the
Like,
pitch.
quite a few.
Outside
And
a
no,
full
I'm
count,
not an
3-2.
expert in baseball.
When a pitch
Nope.
is close to working
But,
through a quick inning, that's when you really need to
you
grind
know,
out some at-bats. He's done a good job
it's
of
all
that, and
good.
that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom
Now,
of the
this
order.
man that I'm currently talking about is from a country
Once again,
that
the
I have
3-2.
blood in.
Back up the middle. Ripken up the middle.
And what I mean
Throw to first in plenty of time,
is
and the
he
side
is from
retired.
the Netherlands. And yes, I have past relatives that lived in the Netherlands. I'm actually married to a Netherlands
Roberto
babe
Alomar will get the call here as he'll hit for
who
the
I
pitch.
love very much for over 10 years. Netherlands actually did pretty good recently too. They upset Canada in soccer,
And he'll
and
start
to
out there
you
after the
European
third, top
fans,
of the
that's
order to
football. For the
Into
women's,
the windup. Here
it was
comes the
actually a
0-1.
pretty good
And he
game.
just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Netherlands opened the scoring. Canada tied it.
Takes something
And by the
off,
way,
but
this
it's
is for the
1-2
Women's World Cup qualification. And then I think it was about the 90th minute. In the 90th minute? No. Sorry.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
76th
He's 0 for 1
minute,
after
I think
grounding
it
out
was.
in his only trip to the plate so far.
Netherlands
First pitch
took
of
the
the
lead
at-bat.
on a beautiful
Softly down the
play
line toward
that
first,
was
but this is
kicked,
foul
and
for the first strike.
the player was
One
at
out,
the right
nobody
time, right in, and the Netherlands won the game over Canada.
And here's a ball
2-1.
in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center.
My wife
Lays
was
himself out and makes a
extremely
spectacular catch.
happy.
No, the call is that he tracked it,
Extremely
and he
happy.
is in there.
She is a person who loves seeing the Netherlands play in World Cup soccer. Doesn't matter if it's men's or women, she loves it.
Getting a few steps off a second there, now the pitch.
But overall,
And
they
he
did
gets a
well.
piece of it here, but it's
I don't
chopped foul.
think Canada can qualify now for the World Cup.
Good lead there
But
at second. Here's the pitch.
regardless,
Swinging strike, and now it's
the
0-2.
Netherlands women did well, and I'm still happy about that because even though I am Canadian,
Drilled on
I
the
do
ground.
also
Short.
change for the Netherlands, and I just made a mistake,
Touché, sir.
and because of that, I'm down to my final out. I still got a lead.
Before the first pitch, a check
And like I said, in this episode, you will see if I can go back in time by finishing these last two matches of first inning program. My program number was at 284. I would get 30 points if I get this, and if that's the case, then I would get to choose one of three players. Now, I don't know. I've never looked it up. I'm not even gonna Google it, YouTube it, even though I could. I'm going to bring in my main closer, the savior of saviors, San Diego's own Trevor Hoffman, who actually tutored a guy that lived in my town where I lived for over 20 years. He started his career with the San Diego Padres, moved his way to Milwaukee, then he went to Oakland, then he came to the Blue Jays finally. He got traded to the Dodgers last year. Then, as soon as the season was done, he was a free agent, and he was back with the Blue Jays. This man is closer John Axford. John Axford lives in a town that I lived for 20 years. So yes, I do know a Major League Baseball player. Don't ask me for autographs, because I am not that type of guy. He's a good man. I'm glad he's in Toronto. And the thing is, like I said,
pulls this one in the air out to left. And the pinch hitter
it's
is
pretty cool.
Here, one away.
Plus, I actually have a relative, speaking of celebrity things, I do have celebrity blood in me, too. And what I mean by that is, besides knowing people, my family also knows people. In fact, my cousin and his buddy, before his back injury happened, he tried out in wrestling, independent wrestling, not WWE, not NXT, but wrestling. And this man was trained by now Hall of Famer Brutus the Barber Beefcake. My cousin has told me if I ever want to meet him, he would introduce me. You know, and eventually one day, you know, I will, because meeting one of the legendary wrestlers before everything got out of the door and we all knew it was a storyline. Back in the day when we had the thought, but we weren't sure. This man, Bruce the Barber Beefcake, wrestled in WWF before it became the WWE. My cousin was trained in wrestling with his buddy. My cousin's actual finishing move was the $1 Million Dream. Trust me, he could put you out. Because trust me, I got put out.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes.
But besides that, I also have another person that married into my family. And that person was, for Canadian fans, CFL Grey Cup champion. And yes, which is football, what we call, which Europeans say is not. But nevertheless, he played for the Toronto Argonauts. He won a couple Grey Cups or so, 2 or 3. He actually is the coach of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers now, and that is Mike O'Shea. So yeah, I do know some people. Like I said, it's pretty hot out. I'm gonna say hot like August out today. I hope everybody's enjoying their long weekend as it's about to start, because Canada Day for me is on Monday. Independence Day, of course, will be Thursday. So hopefully everybody there has wonderful holidays. I don't know when you guys, DJ, have your special holidays to celebrate your nation. Oh, I didn't even know you were gone. I was talking all this time and you went and got yourself a sandwich, didn't you? I'm talking here, man. I'm talking.
Daytime baseball.
But anyways, nevertheless,
and we are ready for some daytime
baseball. Going back, it's okay, buddy. I still say you're one of the greatest fans for my channel.
Drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first
Let's see, how did I know? I don't know. You're famous for doing it on my channel.
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 15.
Oh, I just used my Jedi mind trick.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Jankowski's on the move.
Oh, that's trouble, it looks like. This is going to be a triple for the one guy and score a run for the other. Nice! So going back to what I said, Dre, is besides that, like I said, I do have Netherlands blood in my family.
Here's the first pitch to him.
And of course, my wife was really happy when the Netherlands beat Team Canada in soccer. 2 Europeans, that's football, for Women's World Cup qualifier. Netherlands opened the scoring. Canada tied the game, and I think it was the 76th minute. A beautiful play by the Netherlands girl. She booted it up. The goaltender misjudged it, and the Netherlands player did a beautiful side kick and kicked it in, and the Netherlands ended up being Canada. So my wife was very happy. Celebrity-wise is what I also was talking about.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Let's see. One. The guy that I have pitching, who pitched the last game and got me the save,
so we're runner at first here with 2 down in the inning. And taking in next to be the switch hitting catcher,
Trevor Hoffman, who actually helped tutor a Major League ball player that lived in our town for over 20 years, and that is Blue Jays own John Axford. Now, besides me knowing John Axford for over 20 years or so.
Here comes the first pitch. Flying toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I have other celebrity known in my blood. I have CFL, which is Canadian Football League, coach from Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Mike O'Shea married into our family. He's actually won the Grey Cup a few times with the Toronto Argonauts, which my wife is a fan of, again. You know, He always ends up picking good
now
teams.
in the box, Fernando
Toronto.
Tatis Jr. He'll lead
the
things off
Patriots.
here in the bottom half of the first.
But, and then of course my cousin
the
also
first pitch.
in wrestling, he did some wrestling
And that
for
misses for ball
Independence. And he and his friend were trained by
This is in the
now
air out to
Hall of
straightaway
Famer,
center. Moving under it, Senzel. One away.
the Barber. Yes,
Settling
the
in
Barber.
now, Will Myers.
Brutus,
As he'll
the
get his
Barber,
first opportunity
beat
in this one.
my cousin
Ready
has
to
said
deliver.
if I
Here's
ever
the
wanted
first
to,
pitch.
he would
Dangerous curveball that
get
time,
hold
and
of
laid
him
off as it
and
drops
let
into the
me
top of the zone.
Hey,
meet
he's
him.
not going to get away with that all day.
Plus,
He's got
you
to
know,
find a way to get on
he
top
hasn't
of
talked to
that
him in
ball
a couple
very
years, but he is from Hamilton, Ontario. But he actually did
And
train
another
my
foul
cousin
ball.
and his buddy
Bases
in
are empty,
wrestling
one
before
man
my
out.
cousin had to quit wrestling because of a back injury
1-2 count
that
to
he
Will
suffered at
Myers.
work. But nevertheless,
Fouled away.
yes. But
Try
anyways,
again, 1-2.
like I said, I'm
And
trying to go
fastball blew it
back
right by him, and
in
they're 2
time.
down. So
In
bases
my
are empty here
second
with
inning
2
program,
gone. And
I
steaming
got
in
over
now, the always
300.
dangerous
In my
third
third
baseman,
inning
Manny Machado.
program, I got over 600. In the program that I'm in now, which is the fourth inning program, I'm at
Ball and a
476
strike now to
currently.
Machado.
This challenge, if I
1-2
win
now.
this game, would
Swing
complete
and a miss as the slider
the
sets him down for the
challenge
final out of the inning.
from the first inning program. Let's see, who should I bring in? I don't even know what.
Now at the plate, Ron Guidry. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Well, let's
The pitcher,
quickly
Ron.
put him in. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to warm up the 2 San Diego guys. He's a Brewer, actually. But, anyways. Oh, yeah, right. Right fielder. Okay, so I need a lefty. Or in this case, I will use the switch
Roberto
hitting
Alomar. We'll get the
Toronto
call
zone
here as
Roberto
he'll hit for the
Alomar.
pitcher.
Pinch hitting.
But anyways,
Roberto
as I was saying,
Alomar.
this is the first inning challenge that I did not complete from the first inning. My points at the time, before it went on to the
And a high
second
strike
inning,
to begin the at-bat.
was
It's
at
0-1.
284. Now, if I complete this challenge, it says I would get 30 points.
Swing and a miss on the
Now,
slider.
I
He's
don't
quickly
know
behind
if that is
0-2.
true or not,
That's a
because
real
if I
tough
do
pitch.
get
That's
30
in the
points,
pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That
then I
slider
would
down and
get
in.
a
Really, the only way
diamond
you're gonna be able to
player,
Hit that pitch is if you're looking for
which
it
is
down and in. Still then, it's a really
Andrew
difficult pitch to
Jones,
hit.
Stepping in, Cal Ripken. He
the
singled and
legendary
scored in his first
man
appearance
himself,
in this
Cy Young, or a Yankee closer.
one. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close.
So, I am going to find out, with this challenge,
From the stretch, liner toward
If-
right center, and that finds some outfield clearance. It's a base hit.
if I
And now
will
runners at
get
the
it.
corners to start
Now,
off
to
the
your
inning.
question, is LeBron
Right
James
now, Nick
a
Senzel. He scored
baseballer?
after tripling in
Well,
his
he's
first
a
plate
baller,
appearance.
but
What's he
not
got in store
baseball.
for us here?
He is what is called
First pitch of the at-bat on
NBA,
its way.
which is the
Line toward
National
right center.
Basketball
And
League.
that's gonna get that out there.
Totally
The runners in to
different
score from third.
sport. LeBron James, who
Standing
I'm a
in,
fan
following
of,
up, he had a sac
I'm not a
fly
fan of
earlier.
certain teams, even though I was proud that the Toronto
He's set and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle.
Toronto Raptors won their first NBA championship over the Evil Empire, Golden State Warriors. And by the way, you're not stupid, buddy. You know, you don't understand the sport. And it's all good, but at least you actually recognize the name LeBron James.
Here comes the first pitch.
And some European guys would not even know who he is. So you're one step ahead on that.
Nobody out. Ready for another chance? Adrian Gonzalez. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Darn it!
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone. And digging in next to be the switch hitting catcher.
Well, I can say I'm easily winning this game because I got a 5-0 lead.
This could be two. Kinsler for one.
That's okay. They got me out. No biggie. Well, let's see. I will bring in Corey. And so if all I have to do is get 6 more outs, and I will find out if I will go back in time and complete the first inning program. My current points on the first inning program was at 284. First inning program, I didn't understand it. I didn't realize that it changed after so long, so I didn't get the diamond play from it. Now, if I complete this challenge, I will get 30 points, which would definitely give me over 300, which would think. Now the thing is, I don't know if I would get this or not, but once I get 4 more outs, we're going to find out. So this is going to be interesting. All I have to do is beat San Diego here in a 3-inning game,
when the game's on the line.
and I will find out if I can go back in time. So welcome everybody to the stream. I am HBK King of Kings, and this is HBK King of Kings Gaming. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you think.
It's a 2-2.
And by the way, I've also changed my look of my team. My team looks like the Blue Jays now. And they are called the Toronto Blue Jays instead of the Canadian Kings. So anyways, I am going to probably... Nope. Get back.
Nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Okay, Mr. Joe Morgan, Cincinnati Red,
Almost went deep his last day.
MLB commentator or analyst, World Series champion, former World Series champion, second baseman, rated 99.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the
He is up,
0-2.
and this is probably,
one of the best hitters in the sport.
I'm starting to get used to zone.
Left-handed pitching, he's one of the elite threats with the bat in his hands.
One.
There's one on to Hosmer. Too late to get him both.
Well, which player should I, you know what? I'm going to bring one of their own in. The man who got paid a lot of money. A lot of money to play for the San Diego Padres. And that is Mr. Manny Machado, the man who I will honestly say did not put 110% in the World Series. I will definitely say that. I don't care what anyone says. That man, there was one play in the game, he could have dove, and he was not running hard. In fact, in the World Series, he hit one, and he was walking to first base because he thought it was out, and what happened? It hit the top of the thing and stayed in.
Now a
So,
spin and another
and the man got basically a long-ass single because he thought he was all that, and he hit a home run, and he did.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Boom goes the dynamite.
Now, don't get me wrong, he is a good player, but there's times that, you know, you're going to earn that money, play hard, and do it. That's all I got to say on Man the Child. Period. Oh, actually, now I got one more thing. He signed for the money!
Jankowski is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Guys like him, I don't want to see win the World Series.
He singled his last time up.
Because to me, he doesn't play for the love of the game. That's my opinion on Man the Child. Yes, he's a talented player,
Into the box now.
but I still say he does not play hard. Actually, you know what? Time. Hang on. I'm going to bring in smiling Joe Carter.
2 on and 2 out here.
So here we go. Don't forget to check out other streamers like H2O, Delirious, and Own Wrecker, who also stream live on YouTube and PlayStation. They are very funny to watch. Also, check out Wrestle Talk. All on YouTube, just like myself. Hit that like button, subscribe. I like to thank DJ joining the chat and somebody else. Ooh, I'm blowing them out the door. Oh my God.
Into the box, Brooks Robinson.
11-0.
His last at bat.
Are you kidding me? I didn't even know that was a score. I've been talking this time. I didn't even realize I've been blowing them out of the water this bad. Oh my God, they're getting their ass kicked.
Striding into the box, Joe Morgan. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out.
Are you serious?
And he's running around them bases, grinning
14-0. You know what, Manny? Yeah. You had your moment. I'm gonna bring in Ken Griffey Jr. because if I can bring another guy in, chill. What the hell?
Hard ground ball. Defense played perfectly.
They finally get the inning done?
But they'll still manage.
Oh, my God. Yes, I'm going to bring in Trevor Hoffman, even though there's really no reason to bring him in.
Save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out.
But nevertheless, I'm 3 outs away from getting this challenge, and I will find out, just like you, if I can go back in time and complete my first inning program and get one of the diamond players. At the point, in the second inning, I had 394, so I got a diamond player. In the third inning program, I had over 600, so I definitely got a diamond player. This one, I'm at 476 currently, which is still going for another 20 days or so. And I got my diamond player, which is legendary old Kyle Ripken.
And there's out number 2.
There's 2 outs. One more out.
The base is empty.
And you and I will find out. Plus, I will do a special treat. MLB The Show just brought out a special pack for 40,000 coins. Now, I've actually played quite a few games since MLB came out,
And a swing and a miss,
I
and
feel
that's gonna do
like
it.
I'm
This
going
one's
to
headed for
buy
the
it.
record books, a combined no-hitter.
And you will see firsthand what player I get. And yes, this player is a guaranteed diamond player. Guaranteed. So now the question is, can I go back in time?
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes.
And get the first inning done. So, that is the question. I picked my random players. Now, just for the fun of it, let's see. I will say the 3 guys that will disappear, that I will not get, will be 73, 66, and 70. The more likely players I will get will be either 54, 58, or one of the 60s. So, oh, there goes a 60, so that's in my favor. And there goes one of the higher cards, so that's in their favor. There goes another higher card. Actually, I think that's all the higher cards. Yep, so all the higher cards are gone. Well, I still got that 60 and 58. I didn't even see the 51. I'll probably get him, actually. Oh. Now, 68 would be my best card out of this left. And there goes the 51. I still say it'll be probably the 60 or 58. It's going to be one of those two. I don't think it's going to be the 68. Okay. So, do I get the 68 overall player, or do I get a 58? I say 58. I'll be surprised if it's the 68. So, without further ado... Ooh, wow, I got a 68. Of course, I already own them, but it didn't matter. I went up to 478. I completed... Oh, yes! Ladies and gentlemen! First inning program completed! Ladies and gentlemen! We have found out for sure that I can go back in time. And what that means is I went from 284 to 314, which means I get to choose either Andrew Jones, the center fielder from, of course, the Atlanta Braves. I get to choose the man who has a trophy named after him, the legendary own Cy Young, and he is born in the town that I'm a fan of, which is my Cleveland Browns. Or I choose a lefty in Rich Goshage? I probably said the name wrong. But, nevertheless, I get to choose one of these players coming to me. Yeah! I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Well, at least I know that I could go back and get these challenges done, which means if I wanted to, I could get another 16 points there. (16 plus 8) be 24. 32. say 3, say 4, say 5 points. 40, 48, 53, 56, 59, 64, 69. So I could get 69 more points, which would put me at 69, 79, 383, which means I could only get one more reward, which would be money. Which is alright. Now, as I was saying, we found out we could go back in time. Now, of course, I could choose a player that I don't have and go towards my collection, which of course would be this man here, who is worth only 40. Well, what I meant by going back in time, DJ, was I didn't know if I completed this challenge if I would get the points for it. I didn't know if I would get points at all. I never Googled it. I never YouTubed it. I wanted to find out firsthand if I could go back in time, go back to the first inning program, and pick one of these players. Now, of course, I do need a reliever, but I'm not a big Yankee fan. But even though he's a good player, then of course I could go with a guy that I probably won't go with, which is from Atlanta, because look how much he is. He's only worth 13. Or I could go pick a guy that I already have, but is a legend with a trophy himself, which is of course the 96 Cy Young. He's only worth 27. So, funny enough, player probably the best one to go with would be Rich Gossman from the Yankees. So I hope if my brother does watch this stream, yes, I'm picking a Yankee player. F off. Now, the other thing that came out recently, as you can see, I got a lot of points. And that came out today. It states, choose one signature series player item from one of the 3 tiers. A 99 overall, a mid 96, or the base one of 88. Plus you get 3 exclusive items. These are the players you get with this pack. You could get Montreal Expo legend Gary Carter. I could get the closing starting pitcher from the LA Dodgers. I could get Chicago's own Ryan Sandberg. I could pick Joey Votto. Maybe. I could get World Series legendary George Brett. I could pick center fielder Curtis Granderson. I could also get Kenneth Hernandez from the Mets. Or I could get former Blue Jay catcher Russell Martin. Or, if my luck's a real bad, I guess choose a St. Louis player. So, that's my players. I'm going to buy the card. Thank you. Would you like to open it? No, not yet, because we got other packs to open. Would I resume my pack? Yes. Now, this is from other challenges that I did. As you can see, I can choose one of these players. I already knew who I'm going to choose. I am going to choose probably I'm going to take Cliff Floyd. Not only because he's a guy that upset the Yankees in the World Series back when, because the Yankees made it to the World Series and got upset by Florida Marlins, which nobody gave them a chance, from one of these, and this guy played with them, which was Cliff Floyd. I was so happy. I laughed in my brother's face for at least a month. You guys lost to a team you should have never lost to. Anyways, as you can see, I got quite a few packs. Quite a few. So without further ado, I'm going to quickly open them. Maybe I'll get a gold player. These standard packs, which would be cool. Hopefully it's someone I don't have. Oh! Gold is struck! Come on up and slide in! Now, I might actually own this player. I think I do, but still, it's a gold player. Which means he's worth money. So now we go to my next pack. Ooh, new thing. Yeah, that's cool. So far, pretty decent. Well, let's see here. Well, nothing decent out of that pack. Now this is just 4 players, basically. So, former, like I said, John Axford, current Blue Jay player, tutored by a man who was my closer currently, which is Trevor Hoffman. As you can see, so far nothing big there. So I hope everybody is ready for the long weekend for the Canadians, as Independence Day will be the following weekend, basically. So no gold. I will have a lot of doubles, as you can see. That's fine. It just means more money that I got to sell. Oh, gold. Oh, I already have it, but more money. Okay. No biggie. Oh, somebody new. I don't have him. That's good. That's somebody that gets added to the collection. Oh, a new bat flip. Nice. So, these standard backs turned out pretty decent. My last standard pack. Then we go to thing. Ooh, new player from the Angels, so that worked out well. We'll go. I'll pick a gold player. Now I have all these players. As you can see, some of these guys are not on the market. I'll pick Olsen because he's doing really good with Oakland, so I might keep his card, and he might be a diamond, which means he's worth more money. So that's who I will pick. Now, of course, as you know, choose one of the 3 packs. Now, I would not mind picking Cy Young up, but truth be told, he is the more expensive one, and I do need more relievers. So that's who I will pick. I will add him to my bullpen, as you can see. As you can see, I only have currently 3 diamonds, so he will be my 4th diamond player. I will take him out, put him there, so he got promoted. Now, the grand Johnny of them all. Which guaranteed single series player do I get to choose from? One of these 3 tiers. I could pick one of the 399s. I could pick one of the 396, or I could pick one of the 88 plus. Hopefully, it's in the 90s. That's what I'm hoping for. If it's not, I'm not going to complain. It's still a diamond player. Worst case scenario, I could flip it and sell it. Plus, I get 3 pick items. So, without further ado, HBKK Kings Gaming live on YouTube and PlayStation. Hit that like button and subscribe as we find out if I get something really good. Will my Canada Day weekend start off with a bang? It's ooh. I could pick an 88, which why would you? I could pick the 98, which I probably would, but or do I pick the guy that I've been a fan of? Former Canadian. Oh God! Do I pick a Canadian? Russell Martin, 95. Oh, I gotta vote for pick the 95 Russell Martin. Anybody else think I should pick Russell Martin? Oh my God. If nobody else says anything, Russell Martin will be my choice. D-Dre has picked him for me. Because, I mean, I do got a good first baseman at 91. But I really don't have a strong catcher. Because my strongest catcher is an 88. So, do I pick the left-hander, California born, Hernandez? Or do I take Canada's own from Montreal, Quebec, Russell Martin? He started his career, I believe, with, oh God, the Pittsburgh Pirates. He played there for a while, came to the Blue Jays, almost won a World Series with them. He is now signed with he got traded to the Dodgers, I believe, or he signed with the Dodgers. But I am a Russell Martin fan. So, do I still take the 95 or do I go with a 98? Now, 98, worst case scenario, I could sell him, flip him, or I could just say screw it and pick my 95. As of right now, I got my 95 as the choice. In 15 seconds, at the 1 hour mark, if nobody says anything else, Russell Martin is who I will choose. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my men who have been with me since I've started the stream, who I met a little while ago, the man from the Netherlands, one of my own personal fans of my channel, has picked Russell Martin. Now here's the best part, people. This man doesn't even know baseball. He doesn't understand it. But I pick with Happy Canada Day weekend. Keith Hernandez. No, sorry. Russell Martin. Add to my lineup. I will put him on the bench. And with that, whoop 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 whoop. Now, I'll be honest. To be fair, if I had to choose one of the other 99 ones, like them, I would have took him in a heartbeat. No question. Sandberg, nah, because I got a 99 Roberto Alomar. Joey Votto, I probably would have took, because he is a Canadian. George Brett, he would have been a tough choice to say no to. Even because he could play first base for me, worst case scenario. Curtis Granderson, maybe, because I do need outfielders. Hernandez, I was thinking of it because he is first base, but the only thing is he can only play one position. That doesn't help me. We're at least Russell Martin. I don't know why it says, I don't understand why it doesn't have secondary positions, because the reason why I say something is wrong with this pitcher is Russell Martin. Yes, his main position was catcher, but Russell Martin has played first base. He has played second base for the Blue Jays. This is true. He also, earlier this year, really early in the season, the LA Dodgers were, beating the shit out of somebody. And he pitched a perfect inning. So I don't know why he doesn't have any other secondary positions. But overall, of course, Russell Martin was the one. This would have been... Picking him would have been really a downer. Because it's an 88. Nothing against the guy. I mean, he's got a strong K. Decent stamina. But he's an 88. So, you know what? I'm happy with my choice that I got a fellow Canadian on my team, a guy that I like. Don't get me wrong, I got nothing against Keith Hernandez, who is 98, which a lot of people should have said I should have picked him. But I allowed the fans to pick my player. And of course, the fan that picked it was DJ, the one I call Dr. J. So I hope you enjoyed this going back in time. Because yes, folks, you can go back in time and get more points So, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of MLB The Show 19. DJ, one question. I can't remember. It is currently 4:43 my time. What time is it in the Netherlands right now? I know it's late. I just can't remember how late it is. So, don't forget to check out other YouTubers like Big Rome 843, who is a fellow player of mine, who I met with DJ. I don't know if you're still there, DJ, or not, but if you are, please let me know. If not, I will. Yep, okay. So what time is it, DJ? What time is it your time? $22.45. Oh, you do military hours on me. Okay, you know what? That's fine. 22:45. So 10:45 at night. Man, it's a good thing it's a weekend for this young man. Because at this time he'd be going to bed for school. But it's sad. It'll be Saturday tomorrow, so he doesn't have to worry about it. It is Saturday for you, right? It will be. It is Friday, right? It won't be Saturday yet. We're on the same day, right? We're still on Fridays. Because it's Friday afternoon, and right now it's Friday night for you. Okay. At least I got that out of the way. So. 6 hours difference. 6 hours away. Is the difference between me and AJ. The man from the Netherlands has picked my player, which is Montreal's own star backcatcher, who is now with the LA Dodgers, Russell Martin, who I've been a fan of since he came to my Blue Jays. I enjoy his playing style, stuff like that, and he is on my team. My current program, I'm at 478. My goal is to get to 600. If I do, I get to choose one of these players. I will probably pick him because he'd be another reliever. So at 600. And the thing is, I still got 20 days and 22 hours to go to get up to the goal of 600. And of course, I've done pretty much all the challenges but one, which is a really hard challenge. I gotta basically play as Roberto Alomar, get on base, steal a base, which is actually pretty hard, harder than you think, because I get to control the player literally. So I would have to get on base basically every time, because you, on average, you only get 4 at bats, maybe 5, average 4 at bats. So if I did not get on bat at least 3 times and stole at least 1 base, I would not get the 8 points. I probably won't do that challenge. I'm not worried because there is the daily. And the daily is, right now, I just got hit 1 home run against an online player. Have about 7 more innings with a Milwaukee player. And then I would get 4 more points, which would put me at 482. Plus, of course, every so many matches you play, you get 1 extra point. I'm close to the headliner, which is 12. And then on the headliner, which is here. Oh, no, sorry, that's headliner 14. Now, it says you contain a guaranteed silver player, but there is no guarantees on these ones. These ones I will not spend money on, even though it'd be cool to get one of these 2 players. I won't spend money on that. This one I would. You get to choose one of these players out of the 99. So, the way it works is you get to choose one of the top players, which is between 99 overall, but I got to choose this guy, Russell Martin. That's who I picked. As you can see, I still got quite a bit of coin, so I can power up my team even more. But overall, I went back in time. The main thing was to go back in time, play program number 4. I was at 284, completed it, and went to 314, which means I got to choose one of the diamond players here. I ended up picking from the Yankees. So with that, I hope you enjoyed the episode of MLB The Show 19. Can we go back in time? And the answer is yes. Until then, this is HBK, King of Kings, saying enjoy your long weekend, Canada. And I will be back on with another stream later. And this stream will be a little bit spooky. Until then, this is HBK, King of Kings, telling you, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, HBK, King of Kings Gaming. Until then, keep it real. HBK, King of Kings, signing ouch with Happy Canada Day weekend. Peace.